Good morning and welcome to vlog number 2. Well, yesterday was the day I went to see my grandma and for her birthday, and it was my husband's birthday as well. It turned out really good. I was really surprised and happy to see my family, and I ended up making it back home just in time to quickly change and get ready for church. And then church was great. Pastor taught a great lesson. We had great time of worship and fellowship, and people even sang happy birthday to my husband. So that was really, really nice. And we're going to go out to eat on Friday. I'm going to take him out to eat for a birthday dinner. So we'll do a little more then. But as for today, I was scheduled to have a Bible study at 10:30. But I got a text a little bit ago that she's needing to reschedule, which is totally fine. If you happen to teach Bible studies, you know how that goes. So now I'm going to quickly clean up and get to editing yesterday's video. Because as you can see, I got a lot going on. That was from my devotion this morning. And I just got a lot going on. Even this over here. So let's pick up and get into my office. I keep looking at my monitor. I'm not used to having one. Sorry. If you love iced coffee, you're definitely gonna like this. So if you're familiar with a French press, this is basically a larger French press but designed for iced coffee. So you go ahead and put your grounds in. I typically do 4 heaping scoops of coffee, and you fill it up with water. I've heard you can do room temperature water or cold water. I just get the cold because it's in my dispenser already. I typically stir it up a little bit just to make sure all the coffee grounds are soaked, and I put the lid on and you wait. It's either 16, 18, 24 hours, and you end up with cold brew iced coffee. And this is something I enjoy just about every day, and I know coming soon I'm probably gonna have to remove this or find a substitution, but until then I'm gonna enjoy a nice cup of coffee just like I like it. what's really working for me right now, well, working in my favor, is that we are switching to the Mediterranean diet. And we both just want to be healthier. We both obviously want to lose weight, but we are going to focus more on the health aspect of it, being healthy than just, dropping the weight. So this is the book I am going to try. It is a 30-day kickstart plan called Everyday Mediterranean by Mediterranean Minutes. She's actually on YouTube, which is how I found her. So today is going to be our first day on this plan, and I'll let you know how it goes, if we stick to it, and how well it works. I'm pretty determined to stick to it because I did try Mediterranean a couple years ago. Not super strict, but I did cook a lot of Mediterranean food and we actually both like it. It's more based on whole foods, no added sugar, no processed food, just fish, some red meat, and a lot of vegetables, a lot of healthy fats. So I will let you guys know how it goes. And if this is something you're interested in, I'll leave a link down below. So if you guys want to try it out, if you want to check it out. But the reason why this is working in my favor right now is because I don't have to make a menu and I don't have to make a grocery list because it's all in here. So let me get moving. Okay, so we're running into our first problem here. Do you see what it says for lunch? So lunch, turkey breast, hummus, carrot sticks, and whole wheat pita. What am I supposed to do with that? So I will need to sit down and read through this a bit more. But instead of the pita bread, I'm actually going to use a low carb bread that we really like. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I may make some minor adjustments, but I'll let you guys know. All right, so it is the next day. My grocery order came just in time, and I'm actually pretty happy with it so far. I just had to be a little creative. I ended up sauteing some shrimp in butter and garlic. Once it was cooked, I put it in a mixing bowl and stirred it in with a little bit more butter and some garlic salt, and always season to taste. And it ended up turning out really well. I didn't overcook the shrimp, which I have done in the past, so the texture was good. It was the best shrimp I've actually ever made, so I was really happy with it. The book said that I needed to eat shrimp with spinach and quinoa, so what I ended up doing was making a quinoa salad. So I cooked the quinoa, I let it cool, and I mixed it in with some organic salad mix that I bought in my order yesterday. And I didn't use like super high quality what is it called, balsamic vinegar and olive oil like I want to do in the future. I just ended up ordering a balsamic salad dressing. So basically what my salad consisted of was the cooked quinoa, the salad mix. I try to make it equal portions of each. I ended up throwing in some black olives and some feta cheese that I actually already had on hand, and put a little bit of that dressing, and that was our dinner. And surprisingly, it was pretty filling, which I'm also not surprised because I know when you're eating whole foods, you're gonna get full a lot quicker because it's not processed and just empty calories. So I was actually really happy with dinner last night. And this morning, my breakfast was really simple, but I really enjoyed it. It was just a piece of the toast, the low carb toast that I mentioned yesterday, along with some avocado and some sliced cherry tomatoes that I put on top. I don't know why, but it was so good. It's so good. Make sure you salt your avocado after you mash it too. And then for today's lunch, I'm having a late lunch. I am having, I am having some toast with some hummus and some of that leftover uh, quinoa that I cooked yesterday. The thing about quinoa is you really want to make sure that you season the water that you're cooking it in. So I personally put some chicken stock, some chicken bouillon, the seasoning. So instead of just salt, I like to flavor it that way, and it comes out so good. And surprisingly, this isn't too bad. So I'm gonna stick with it. I'm really gonna give this 30-day meal plan a try. I'll make adjustments as needed to fit our lifestyle, but I'm not going to completely eliminate everything else. There's still a few things in our pantry that I'm not going to just throw away. I'm going to use up, and once they're gone, they're gone. But as far as my iced coffee, we'll see. I'll let you know. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, finish my lunch. I'm going to work on a little bit more editing until my husband gets home, and tonight is date night. Every Friday we try to do a date night. And this week was his birthday, so we are gonna go get pho. He loves pho, and we don't get it often enough, so tonight is gonna be a special night. Looking forward to it. Yep. This is our first time trying Bingsu, and it was amazing. So if you guys have never tried it, definitely give it a try. I was not expecting it to be that delicious, but it was. I just wish I had more room. And birthday boy had a great time.